Hi everybody, I'm LHS Headmaster Michael Fiato, and I'm here today with Esther Peralta, who is one of the Gear Up coordinators here at the Lawrence High School campus.
Hola a todos, nosotros somos el director principal Michael Fiaro y Esther Peralta, la coordinadora de Gear Up. Gear Up, along with the high school guidance counselors, work with our senior students, guiding them through the college application process, including what students and parents need to know about college financial aid. Las coordinadoras de Gear Up y junto con las consejeras de la Lawrence High School ayudamos a todos los estudiantes para que apliquen a la universidad y para que tengan más conocimiento sobre el proceso de aplicar para ayuda financiera.
We want to invite all parents and guardians of Lawrence High School seniors to our financial aid night for the LHS class of 2018, which will take place next Thursday night, September 14th, from 5:30 p.m. until 7 p.m.
Nosotros queremos invitar a todos los padres de todos los estudiantes de la clase 2018 a que vengan al evento de la noche financiera el próximo jueves, septiembre 14, de 5:30 a 7 de la noche. There will be financial aid presentation in both English and Spanish. Financial aid night will be held on the Lawrence campus. Van a haber presentaciones en español y en inglés sobre la ayuda financiera aquí en el campus de la Lawrence High School.
You'll learn about the college financial aid process, how to complete the form known as the FAFSA. This year, the financial aid process begins next month, so I hope you'll be able to make it to our financial aid night, September 14th from 5:30 to 7 p.m. here at the Lawrence High School Financial Aid Night.
Todos aprenderán sobre el proceso de la ayuda financiera y cómo llenar el formulario llamado FAFSA, que es la ayuda financiera. La ayuda financiera este año comienza en octubre. So esperamos que todos los padres vengan el jueves, septiembre 14, de 5:30 a 7 de la noche. Esperamos ver a todos los padres aquí en la Lawrence High School.
For more information, you can check out the Lawrence Public School website or call us here at Lawrence High School at 978-975-2750. We hope to see you here.
Para más información, pueden ir a la página de LPS o pueden llamar aquí a la Lawrence High School al 978-975-2750. Esperamos verlos a todos.
Hi everybody, I'm Jerison, and with me is Coach Mike Yamin, and welcome to Coaches Corner 2017. This is the first show of the 2017 football season, where we'll be talking with Lancer head football coach Mike Yamin. Welcome, Coach.
Thanks for having me.
The 2017 football season kicks off Friday, September 8th, with a season opener at Lowell. The game starts at 7 p.m. Coach, this is your 13 years head coach. Tell us how you and your team have been preparing for the 2017 season.
Well, as always, we're doing our summer workouts. We have a speed, strength, and conditioning session on the field. Then we do some weight training. We've been in some passing leagues. And we just recently had our preseason where we scrimmaged Exeter New Hampshire High School and Boston College High School. And now we're at week 1, ready to go.
Tell us about this year's coaching staff. Who are your coaches and what do they coach?
Oh, I got a lot. Okay, so my assistant coaches on the varsity are Coach Chris Boardman, who's a teacher up in Upper School Academy. Matt Cirillo, who's one of our security guards. Patrick O'Connor, who's in 9GA. Nelson Rosario, who works at the South Lawrence East School. Randy Ardate, who is in 9GA. Christian Guzman and Chris Morales, who don't work in the system, but Christian Guzman is a former Lancer, and I have a lot of volunteer coaches who've come back to help us out, who played at the program years ago. Daniel Ramos, Francisco Pena, Mike Cirillo, Edwin Vieira, Oni Ramos, Luis Nova, Demar Torres, and Eric Molina.
LHS Athletics has a new athletic director this school year. LHS former assistant principal and LHS graduate Brandon Nealon will oversee LHS Athletics. How has he expressed his support for the LHS football program?
Mr. Nealon's been great. We've been working together all summer, making sure all the equipment's prepared, all the equipment's been delivered. He's been in constant contact with the city about the field, making sure the field schedule's proper so we're not running into other organizations, and making sure our other athletic teams have their time on the field as well.
To some people and fans, they think that coaching is what happens after school, at the game and at practice. But it's more than that. What interaction do the coaches have with the players during the school day?
I try to be as visible as possible. Our classroom teachers who are coaches, it's a little harder for them. I'm constantly in the hallways checking guys' grades, making sure they're here, checking their attendance, checking tardies to make sure they're here and they're doing what they're supposed to do as student athletes.
The Lancer football program happens on several levels. Explain to us those levels and tell us about how many players do you have this year who came out to play Lancer football?
Well, our lowest level is the freshmen. Our freshman team practices alone. They have their own schedule. Right now we have about 55, 60 members on that team. We have a JV level and a varsity level, which practices together, but we have two schedules. The varsities play on Friday night, and anybody who's not playing in a Friday night game will play in a JV game on Saturday morning.
What are your expectations for the veterans on this team? What kind of leadership are you expecting for them, especially the seniors?
Well, after last year was kind of rough. Seniors on their junior year, so their leadership has been very good this summer. They've been at the workouts, they've been getting the young guys to the workouts, and I'm hoping that they've learned from what we had to endure last year, and they'll take it into consideration this year and do better. We'll have a much better season.
Last season, injuries made some games especially tough. Are there any players currently injured or not at full strength yet for the start of the season?
Yeah, we have a couple guys who are banged up, but it's natural after the first couple weeks you go in pads. A couple guys, maybe a couple shoulders, ankle injuries, but we're just getting them treatment, and hopefully they're ready to go Friday night. If not, we got to get them ready for game 2.
Last year was a hard one. As the head coach, how do you get the returning players to turn around their thinking and think about this year and the present and not last year's record?
Last year was rough on and off the field. We lost a lot of close games. I think we lost 6 games by a touchdown or less. The field was condemned, so we were on the road every week, and it kind of sickening being on a bus. So we just got to hope that these guys have learned, losing close games last year, they'll take that in consideration. So this year, when they get into a close game, they can pull it off and get a victory.
You played Lancer football when you were a student. What expectations did your coaches have for you back then, and what was it like to play Lancer football?
It was great. I mean, when we were in 8th grade, you wanted to come to Lawrence High School. You wanted to wear blue and white. That's kind of what we want here. I mean, our coaches expected us to be good athletes, good students, and behave properly off the field. And that's the same thing that I expect from our guys. And we want them to have the younger kids see them win football games, be good outside the building, be student athletes, have a good GPA, and we want to get into the 8th grades, the middle schools, and we want them to come to Lawrence High School and be a Lawrence High School athlete.
September 8th is the season opener. Tell us about the games you have coming up the rest of the month of September.
After this week, after we play Lowell, we travel to Drake-It. Then after the Drake-It week, we come home. Week 3, we're home against Andover for homecoming. We go back on the road against North Andover. Then we come back home for Tewksbury, which will be Breast Cancer Awareness Night. And we go to Methuen after that. Then we come back home for Haverhill, which will be Alumni Night. And after the Haverhill game is the 3 playoff weeks, so that's basically to be determined for the playoff seedings. And then the final game is Thanksgiving morning against our arch rival, Central Catholic.
We're nearing the end of the show. Coach, do you want to tell the Lancer sports fans out there anything about the upcoming season?
Yeah, just come out and support us. Come out, wear your blue and white, get to the game, support your classmates, support the school, support the city. Represent your city. Seniors, this is your last year, so let's get this year started off on a positive note and get out there and let's get this school spirit going and get to these football games.
Well, we're at the end of our time for this Coaches Corner show. We want to thank you, Coach Amin, for coming in to talk to us. We'll be back again in a few weeks for the home opener. Thanks to all of you out there for watching. See you next time on Coaches Corner.